This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with, dare I say, a Renaissance woman. She is a fashion model and a content creator, the one and only Abigail. Hello, Abigail, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. So nice to finally meet you. Abigail, I want to just get started with how you got into modeling.
So I get asked this question a lot. My entry into modeling was, I'm sure, something that a lot of young girls experience, and it wasn't always easy from the start. So I was first scouted just wandering around London. I was at an event in London and I was approached by a woman who owned a small boutique modeling agency, and she gave me her card and said, you know, get in touch. Now, I'd always modeled as a child, but your parents kind of deal with that. I was just sent. I had no idea what I was doing or whether I enjoyed it. I just went and that was it. So I was given the card and set up the meeting and everything. And from the get-go, I was a 16-year-old girl. My mum signed my contract before I even turned 16. And at that age, you go through a lot of hormonal changes, size changes. It's not the easiest time to try and change your body and be that extreme when it comes to losing weight for modeling. And during that first interview, she said to me, okay, we want to sign you, but you need to drop a dress size. I saw that coming. I was a size 10 at the time, UK, which I don't know what that translates to in American sizing. But at the time, she said, we would love to sign you, but it's going to be easier for us to get you work if you can drop a dress size. And she gave me the advice to cut out all sugars, natural and unnatural. So I was told not to eat things like honey or agave, or even down to things just like don't have mango and things that didn't have too much sugar. And I was also advised by a nutritionist to do the same. So it was kind of her advice mixed with this nutritionist who was not advising me to do it, but saying, if this is something you really want to do, we will get you there. And carbs and dairy was everything that I cut out. And I did that for like a year, and it just changed my life because I'd gone from being a teenager and I went to boarding school at the time, so having all these dietary requirements wasn't very easy. And that's what I had to do, and that's what I did. And unfortunately I didn't lose the weight. So when I was 16, my entry to modeling was very short. It was about a year before it was like, right, we haven't found you any work, you haven't lost the weight. I was being laughed out of castings. I was being told I wouldn't fit in the clothes. So it kind of got to a point where it was like, right, it's time to give up now. This isn't for you. You can't do it. Your body isn't the right body type. And a few years ago, the modeling industry isn't what it is today. And then that was how I came into modeling. It was a pretty rocky road into it. I'm pleased to say that now I have a lot of more of a healthy relationship with it, and I'm able to help a lot of girls who are in that situation kind of figure out how to do it differently to how I did and make it work.
And I love also that you've provided a safe place for them, and basically being the change. You now have your own modeling agency, providing a safe space for girls, especially, saying that they can be the best versions of themselves.
So that's what I do. And our whole ethos is, we will never ask you to lose weight. And I say to clients, if you want that model to lose weight and you think that they look great and you want them, just take them as they come, or take someone else who is that size. And that's what we go with. And we don't have categories. We don't have a commercial category. We don't have a main ball category. We don't have a plus size category. We don't have, we have transgender models. We don't have a trans section. We don't have a male section. We don't have a female section. We just have models.
It's amazing, Abigail, that through the doing, you are changing the game. And you not only do that with your modeling, but I also love the fact that you've embraced all of the loves that you have through your creativity. For example, travel. As a content creator, we get to follow you on adventures, giving us advice on where to go, how to travel. How did that all come about for you?
So the travel kind of came about because of COVID, really. England was not in a good place. It was not a fun place to be. And I was in a position to kind of run away from it. And then I went to Dubai that first December when COVID hit. And I actually met my partner there, and he's a musician. So then that brought in the travel even more. And it was just like a perfect fit because I met someone who also had the ability to go and work from anywhere. So we met in Dubai, went back to England for a while, and then now we're in Nashville, and we did a couple of stops in like Mexico and various places as well.
I freaking love it. Well, listen, Abigail, I could speak with you forever. I want to let the audience know for more on everything, Abigail, all that she has going on as a model agent, as a creator, as a CEO, badass boss lady, dare I say, as a traveler, a blogger, truly, like I said at the beginning, a Renaissance woman, providing a safe space, especially for young girls, to be their most authentic, unapologetic self. Abigail, it's people like you, and look at, I've been able to, I'm so grateful that through this platform, FENIX360, I've been able to meet a lot of models, but none who have taken the industry by storm as you have. And I'm excited that you're joining this platform because there are over 400 models from all over the world who I've gotten to speak with who are joining the platform already that need an Abigail in their corner. And no, truly, and it's inspiring work and aspirational work that you do.
Yeah, it's difficult at times because when you're trying to do something new, it's always difficult. And people always take time to come to terms with it, especially when things like fashion and modeling have been done for years in this same way. So trying to break that is difficult. And I'm lucky they're not the only one that's trying to do it. I see a lot of different campaigns popping up now, which is awesome to see. So there is space for what I do now. And there wasn't a few years ago.
Amen. Well, listen, Abigail, I'm so excited you're joining this new platform, but also I'm so excited that we are now connected.
Yeah, that's awesome. It was really nice to talk to you.
You too.